Hello everybody and welcome to part 2 of our Pregnant Guinea Pig series. I'm Simon. This is the Bucks Guinea Pig Talks YouTube channel. Thank you very much for watching. Now, this is Democritus, and we're going to tell you a little bit more about what to do with a pregnant guinea pig, exactly what it says on the tin. Now, Democritus, she was born last year. Let me give you some date points. Today is currently the 25th of February 2024. Now, I have got some notes, obviously, it's not all off the top of my head, and every Sunday we weigh all of our guinea pigs. Now, this is something that we do. I would recommend you probably weigh your guinea pigs at least maybe once a month and just keep a record. Visually, guinea pigs can go downhill very quickly. If you guess them, you're looking at them, it's probably easy just to weigh them. You have a rough idea then of what their weights are at a steady basis. Now, one of the things about when we do very occasionally do breed, is we can then track our guinea pigs week by week. So I thought it'd be a great idea to explain some of this in a series. Now, the last part 1 of this pregnancy, I did a video 12 days ago when I was in the shed, and I did some videos. So I thought we'd do a little bit here with Democritus. I've weighed her this morning. I've got some dates, some weights, and some information. So come on, let's join us. Right, so Democritus, she was born on the 29th of April 2023. There was a litter size of 5, and all 5 were born alive. Her mum is Democritus, who we still have. Her dad was Mr. Lightning, who we had a borrow on here, and he had some Californian genes. Now, both parents and this one here are teddies. They're pure breed teddies. Now, as you can see, let's ask the camera lady. She's won an Oscar for her camera work. You can see the dark patches here around Democritus's nose and ears, and a little bit maybe on her front there, on here. And there's a slight tinge of darkness. I'm not going to lift her up too much, but certainly the dark patches are the Californian traits, and she is a pure teddy, you can see from her coat. Now, she we kept her, obviously, and she's Democritus. She went off to meet Mr. Guinea Pig on the 10th of December of 2023. And he's also a pure breed teddy with Californian genes. So all being well, fingers crossed, close up on the camera, any youngsters will also have these Californian markings. Now, Californian markings do not come through at birth. They come through a few weeks afterwards. So we'll just wait and see on that one.
Californian markings being
the darker markings on the ears and on the nose. One of our guinea pigs, Marshmallow, her dad was also a Californian, and she had some Californian markings. But all being well, Democritus will have some more youngsters with some Californians. Now, this is...
She is, hasn't she?
She does indeed. Now, this is going to be Democritus' first litter, and all being well, we will keep a female, and then that'll be Democritus' last litter. Now, we weighed her on the 10th of December when she went off to meet Mr. Guinea Pig, and she was 987 grams. And then she came back on Sunday, the 28th of January, 2024, where I weighed her again, and she was 1,076 grams. Now, normally we would weigh them every single Sunday, and the boys would come here and we'd borrow them and we'd weigh them as well. So I would have a record of each week of the weight of the pregnancy. Because I didn't have that, we've had to have a few weigh-ins to find out how far gone she is, because one of the questions we get asked is, when is she going to have the babies? Now, that can be generally gestation is 65 days, but because the females cycle every 16 days or so, there's a little bit of leeway and a bit of guesswork. And also, even though we weigh our guinea pigs and we've got some records in my book, look, it says guinea pig weights from the 14th of
Sorry, I nearly dropped it.
So as you can see here on our guinea pig weights, that was started on the 14th of October on 2018. And every Sunday, near enough, we've just kept picture weights and dates and names and everything like that. So we're now right up to here. So that is done every single week. And as you can see, I'll probably be keeping guinea pigs for about another 10 years. The dates so far and the weights, we have got, so when she came back on the 28th of January, she was 1,076 grams. A week later, she was 1,187 grams. On the 11th of February, she was 1,235 grams. On the 18th of February, she was 1,343 grams. Then a week later, today, 25th February, she's pretty much the same weight as last week. She's 1,333. So she's gone down 10 grams over a week, which is fine. Generally, the weights level off just before they have their babies, or they may just stop for a week and then they'll carry on. It very much depends on how many are actually inside her and her general size. So she's quite a chunky guinea pig, and the babies themselves, it just depends how many she's got. If she's got like 5 or 6, she could go up to 1,700 grams. Generally, each guinea pig when they're born is around about 80-90 grams. So add some liquid around them. You're looking at 100. So 100 for each guinea pig baby is probably a good number to have.
And the afterbirth as well.
And the afterbirth as well, of course. Yes, of course. But how on earth did I forget that?
They like to eat it, don't they?
They do. And
iron and nutrients.
Yes, the afterbirth is very, very good for the iron and nutrients. The only time they would eat that, which is it's an interesting thing when you see it for the first time. But it's very, very healthy for the guinea pigs. Now, one of the things that I do want to say is we reckon we've probably got 2 weeks to go. I think there's probably 3 inside her. So if we get our camera lady, who's actually my wife, to go over Democritus. As you can see, if you lift back a little bit, I've just got my hand underneath. There's not a problem. I would like to say you can see them moving, but because she's a teddy, it's very, very difficult with her fluffy fur. But certainly underneath, you can feel a bit of movement, and you can feel the babies within there. I reckon there's probably 3 in there. As the pregnancy progresses...
This one moving.
Okay, good stuff. Oh, good. Thank you very much. As we get closer to the end, what will happen is that her size will come even further out, and then you can actually see the babies, then the ripples from inside. Now, at the moment, as with all the things we do for our guinea pigs, it's very, very important when you've got a pregnant guinea pig to make sure they're clean. So you've got a clean cage, feed them well with vegetables and some fruit every single day. Obviously, fresh water. I've got a nice kick in here, actually, just to where my fingers. It's so difficult to see, but you can't see, but the babies I can feel them moving. We pulled some grass up from our garden because it's now February. So when it's sunny, the grass gets a little bit drier, and then we pull some up. I wouldn't pull any grass if it's frosty. That would give them terrible stomach. One of the other things, we get lots of hay and obviously fresh water every single day. Now, she is currently still living with her mum, Democritus, and she's with her aunt Luna. Both of them are teddies, and they've actually both had litters. So Democritus had 3 litters. Luna's had a litter. So they know what they're doing. So if she does ever need to chat and squeak to them, then they've been there and seen there, and they've got the t-shirt, and look, she's very, very friendly.
Doesn't she?
Well, I think all guinea pigs sort of love this, but she's a very relaxed guinea pig. And as I mentioned to you before we actually videoed, she's very, very similar. Her grandmother was Epicurus, who we sadly lost at the end of last year. But her great-great-grandmother was Socrates, who had big dark patches over her eyes. And she's very, very similar to that. Now, if this video has been of value or of use or of interest to you, please do hit the subscribe button and follow for part 3. And obviously, if this is a success, then we'll have part 4 with some babies. And if for any reason it's not, this is still of value to many, many people.
Could you just show us how to pick up a pregnant guinea pig?
Yes, I will do that. Absolutely.
Because it is slightly different.
It is. Okay, so we've got the hands. If you've got children, don't let them pick up pregnant guinea pigs. It's the hands that's so important. So you have to lift them up like soup plates. You have to go. That's where their paws are going to go. So you have to go under there, and you've got 3 hands, 3 fingers here, and then you have to lift from underneath. So you really are supporting her weight. What obviously she will slightly move, but you've got to ensure that you've got her flat as possible. That's roughly how you're going to do it.
Well, look how calm she is.
Exactly. It's very, very, very good. And then as you pick her up, you then hold her to your body. But let's just put her down there. What you don't want is you don't want her twisting, because there is some weight there, and it would be unfair on her. Now, there we are. We will do part 3 of our series in about 7 to 10 days' time, regardless of which way this goes. She might have them. They might be good. They might not all survive, or she might still be pregnant. But we will do a part 3, and I would just like to say thank you very, very much indeed for watching. Please like the video. I will link up part 1, and you can watch some of our other videos with other guinea pigs. We currently have 12 guinea pigs, but if you add on what she's got inside, we've probably got 14 or 15. Thank you very, very much indeed. My name's Simon from Bucks Guinea Pig Talks. I hope this video has been of value, of use and of interest. Please do like and subscribe to our channel and enjoy the rest of our content. So from me, Simon, thank you, and from Democritus, thank you.